Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. So today I'm going to be doing another favorites video. So this is going to kind of be like my July favorites or June. You guys seem to really like the previous favorites video that I did, and I didn't actually continue it every single month because I didn't really feel like I had enough products accumulated to share with you guys. And I really don't want to be like disingenuous when it comes to recommending stuff. Like me, I think that it takes several weeks to like get to know a specific product before you can really recommend it. So yeah, I currently have quite a lot of stuff that I want to share with you guys. I have some books, skincare, makeup, supplements, perfume, everything. This is probably going to be a long video, so grab a snack, a drink, a coffee, something, because yeah, it's going to be long. I want to start out with this product right here. I bought into the hype of this body lotion because I saw it all over TikTok, more so like a couple of months ago. I haven't seen much of this recently, but it is so good, you guys. I got it on Amazon. I will try to link everything that I'm talking about on Amazon because you guys, I buy most of the things that I'm going to be talking about today, I bought on Amazon. So guys, this moisturizer truly lives up to every single hype that it received. This is the EOS Shea Better 24-hour moisturizer, vanilla cashmere. Very important that you get the vanilla cashmere one because guys, the scent of this is truly intoxicating. I really thought that people were like gassing this product up and it was not going to live up to the hype at all, but it truly lives up to the hype. The smell of this product is insane. And what is even more crazy to me personally is how long the scent lasts on your skin. I don't really feel like I've ever experienced that before. Like you can just wear this lotion without putting on a perfume and it's going to smell like you sprayed something because it's so powerful. What you have with the scent is this vanilla caramel popcorn. Me, I really pick up a popcorn vibe when I put it on my skin. Like you get this kind of vanilla buttered popcorn, I should say, and it smells intoxicating, you guys, absolutely intoxicating. And like I said, it lasts on your skin. They're not joking when they say 24 hours. It literally lasts all day on your skin. If you want to smell like a delicious vanilla explosion, put this on. Go on top with Bianco Latte. And if you want to go on top with another vanilla, like Vanilla 28, you can, and you're going to smell for 2-3 days because it's so powerful. So I love this moisturizer. Not only the scent, but I love the texture of it. It's thick, but not too much where it feels super greasy on your skin. I realized recently, you guys, that I don't like body butters, and I will tell you guys why. I love butter. Like I absolutely love butter. It's actually a guilty pleasure of mine is to have a piece of toast, a little bit cold, like let it kind of set for a little bit. Then I like to cut a thick piece of butter, salted butter, preferably French, and lay it on top of the toast and like bite into it. I know that maybe for some people that's disgusting. For Pierre, that is absolutely his worst nightmare because he hates butter. But for me, I love it so much, but I hate the smell of it. So when I eat it, and then after I've finished eating it and I can smell like butter on my mouth, on my skin, I hate it, you guys. Like I hate the smell of butter. I really struggle with body butters because I feel like they smell a little bit like butter. Not this though, this does not at all. But for instance, I bought the new Sol de Janeiro cream in the purple one. I forgot what it's called actually, but I bought it because it's a body butter and I realized immediately after applying it onto my skin that I feel nauseated by the smell of the butter. Like it was just too much for me. But anyways, coming back to this, 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm going to link it down below. You guys need to go and get this one. And also maybe check out a few of the other scents that they have. I personally am going to order a couple of other ones. But yeah, this vanilla cashmere, wow, it is phenomenal. I think we're going to go to skincare because I have quite a few products here that I want to talk to you guys about that I am obsessed with. So I'm first going to go with this one because this is I think it's my third tube of this stuff. I bought it for the first time when I was in Australia at the end of 2023. I found a Korean beauty store in Melbourne and I found this product and I love the brand Purito. So I kind of just bought it to test it out. I ended up falling madly in love with it, and now I am their biggest fan. So this is the Demi Seeker Barrier Sleeping Pack. So the two main ingredients in here are squalane and panthenol. You guys, I cannot tell you how phenomenal this product is. Like, really. Of course, whenever I recommend a skincare product, please guys keep in mind that everybody's skin is different. What works for me is not going to work for you. And also, never ever, please learn from my mistakes. Never buy a product that you've never used before, lather it all over your skin, and then have a breakout the next day. Do not do that. Try to patch test it. Like, put the product around like here or like on your forehead maybe for about 1 week to see how your skin is going to react. But this product, I feel like the ingredients are so gentle and there's not many ingredients in here that I feel like it's quite safe. But with that being said, please still patch test it. I don't want to be responsible for anyone getting a bunch of pimples and stuff. But guys, I am obsessed with this. I use it at night and I use quite a generous amount of it. And I'm telling you guys, when I wake up the next day, my skin feels so soft. I've never experienced that with any other moisturizer in my life. I wake up and my skin feels like I'm 3 years old again. Like, it's soft, it's like supple, it's, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. So I use this moisturizer only at night because that's what it's suggested to do. And I feel like it is a thicker moisturizer. It's not too thick where it feels like very heavy on the skin. I am oily combination, more so combination now that I'm at 26 years old. I feel like my skin is definitely more combination, not necessarily oily. But this for me at night is magical and I 100% recommend it to you guys. But once again, patch test please. Next up is my favorite sunscreen. This is actually empty. Like, I went through probably about 5 of these and I've never spoken about it. So I really want to speak about it. You guys on TikTok always ask me, your skin is so glowy, drop your skincare routine. What is the glow? What is the glow? What is the glow? I'm pretty sure it's this. Like, I am 100% certain it is this. This is the Innisfree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. The reason that it's so hydrating on the skin is because of the hyaluronic acid. This sunscreen is just, oh my god, you guys, like, I cannot live without this sunscreen. I know it's a bad habit, but I literally pre-purchased like 5 more tubes and put them in my closet because I cannot be without this. A lot of sunscreens break me out. I have tried to find a ride or die sunscreen for about 2-3 years. Like, I have been on the hunt for my go-to sunscreen for such a long time. I cannot even tell you guys. I found it. I found it. This is my sunscreen. It is so hydrating. It gives your skin the most beautiful glow. It's not thick. It doesn't leave a white cast. You definitely have to rub it in for quite some time. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, when you first put it on, because I put on a lot of sunscreen, you guys, like a lot on my face and my neck. But it takes a little bit of time to rub it all in. But once it's in, and your skin is going to look so glowy and beautiful. I cannot even tell you guys how much I love this sunscreen. I'm sorry for going on, but literally this is like my 5th tube of it. I have like 5 backups. I cannot be without this. Like, this is the best for me. Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. It's SPF 50. Yeah, make sure that you read up on it. See if there's any ingredients that might be triggering to your skin. That's very important. But for me, I have found it. There was so many sunscreens, you guys, that I tried that broke me out because sunscreen is really obviously the most important part of skincare. And I was starting to lose hope in my hunt for the perfect sunscreen because I felt like either they gave me a white cast, they started peeling up under my makeup, either they broke me out like so badly. But this one, this is mine. So I really recommend it to you guys. Try it. And it's super cheap, by the way. I'm going to remind you guys of how incredible this face mask is. This is my best kept secret. I hope that this product never goes viral on the internet because this product alone has the potential to go viral all over the world, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But I hope that it never does because if this product is not available for me to buy, I'm going to be pissed. This is the Andalou Naturals Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. And if you guys go back on my channel years, go back, you're going to be scrolling for quite some time, you will see that I have been speaking about this product for years. No, this is not the same tub. This is probably my 50th purchase of this mask. I cannot recommend this to you guys enough. Once again, please be really cautious with skincare recommendations because what works for me might not work for you. This is a very intense mask, but not to the point where it's going to damage your skin in any way. I wouldn't recommend this if you have really, really sensitive skin, or maybe you have really bad acne or something like that. I wouldn't necessarily recommend using this because it might irritate your skin quite a lot. But if you are somebody who is looking to have like something that resurfaces your skin and looks like you just got out of a $5,000 facial, buy this mask right now. Like seriously guys, buy this mask. This is my like best kept secret. I use this about once a week, maximum twice a week, but I use it myself once a week. And guys, what this does to your skin is nothing. I've never seen that, especially for an at-home product. I've never seen it before. So I know that I'm hyping it, but it deserves every single piece of hype. Basically, it's a glycolic acid mask. So yes, it's going to kind of improve the texture of the outer layer of your skin. And you mostly see the results the next day. So what you do is put this mask onto your skin, either dry skin or wet skin, as long as it's clean. You leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. It is going to burn slightly, but not to the point where it's like extremely uncomfortable. The burning lasts around 3 minutes and then it settles. And then you wash it off, go on with your other skincare, like a nice toner, a nice moisturizer, and then go to sleep. You wake up the next day, you guys, with the most beautiful textured skin that I've ever seen in my life. So I cannot recommend this enough. I love it. I've loved it for years. I've gone through countless pots of this thing. And everybody always assumes that I go and get facials every week and stuff, and I really don't. And I hate to say that because it sounds super pick-me, but I personally, I feel really bad to spend that sort of money like doing facials and everything. I understand if it's like your wedding or if it's like an important event, but I know like for me, I just cannot imagine spending so much money every single week or every couple of weeks to go and get facials when I have this product. Like this product is game changing, so really try it. I'm sorry to hype it so much, but yeah, it deserves it. Okay, next up is something really interesting. I bought this because I saw some people talking about it on TikTok. Basically, this spray cleanses away any bacteria on your skin. Now, the main ingredient in this spray is the same ingredient used in the Tower 28 spray, which I looked at the price on Amazon and it was like super expensive for what it is. So I decided to get the off-brand version. And this is amazing, you guys. Like this changed my life in Dubai. Whenever I go outside and walk my dogs, or I go outside in general in Dubai in the summer, I start sweating because it's so humid and hot here. And as soon as I come back in, because I don't like the feeling of sweat sitting into my skin, it's not really good for your skin. It can cause acne and build up and bacterial. I spray this all over my face, all over my back, and I really feel like it's helped me in many ways. Another thing that I did is when I traveled to Mexico earlier this year, I took this in my bag. I like decanted it into a smaller spray bottle. I took this in my bag and I kept spraying it on my face on the plane. And guys, I'm not joking. Usually I always get like 1 or 2 pimples from flying. I think it's really common. We all go through it. You get those little in-flight little pimples that come up. Because I use this spray, nothing. Zero, nothing. I came to Mexico, my skin was flawless, like it was perfect, no pimples, nothing. And I think it's because of this spray. So basically what it is like antibacterial for your skin. And it is absolutely amazing. Totally recommend it. I have like 3 bottles of it. I use it all the time, whether it's when I get back from the gym, when I get back from being outside, whether it's to go like when I'm flying, like I use it at all times and I love it so much. Finally, you guys, this is my latest obsession as a skincare product. I just bought this, I can't lie to you guys, like 4 weeks ago. So it hasn't, no, not even. I think it's been like 3 weeks since I got this product. So it hasn't been long. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say it's been like years. This one is new to me, but my gosh, I think it's already made a difference to my skin and I cannot believe it. This is from a brand, a Korean brand called Jumiso, and this is the Snail Mu 95 plus peptides. This is as you can imagine, a snail mucin, but unlike a lot of the other snail mucins on the market today, I feel like a lot of them for us acne prone people, they cause a lot of under the skin bumps, texture, maybe like blackheads, whiteheads, etc. A lot of the Snail Mu products for me didn't work until I tried this. This fragrance. This product is actually non-comedogenic. It actually says it on the bottle. It's very easy to brand something as non-comedogenic. So just make sure that you check yourself what the ingredients are. But for me, as somebody that has struggled to find a good Snail mucin, this one has blown my mind. And I 100% recommend it to you guys. So I'm loving it right now. It's so hydrating. It gives your skin that beautiful glow. And I am obsessed with it. So definitely recommend this one. I will keep you guys updated on this because, like I said, it's fairly new to my routine, but I am obsessed with it so far. I quickly want to talk about a supplement. I am very skeptical to talk about supplements because I feel like I'm obviously not a professional in any way. I don't think that it's good actually to take advice on the internet about supplements. I think you should always take the professional advice. So don't take this too seriously and run out and buy this supplement. But this has, I think, really, really helped me to rebalance my hormones. Basically, I went to my OBGYN last year. I did a bunch of blood tests. I did all the tests you can imagine. And I found out that my hormones are very out of whack, very imbalanced. So I kind of went on my own journey to kind of, I don't know, realign myself, get things back in check. And it really scared me actually to see the results and to see everything kind of up and down and out of whack. And I did actually find out that I have PCOS, which once again was really, it's obviously not like a diagnosis where you're like it's the end of your life, but it did upset me that I have it. Like I did get a little bit sad and a little bit scared. But anyways, in the process of trying to rebalance everything, I discovered maca root. And guys, I really think that this helped me a lot. I take a bunch of other supplements like vitamin D, probiotic, I take fish oil, I take all natural stuff. But this, I think, really, really helped me to rebalance my hormones. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of TMI right now, and it's probably not the right thing to do on a YouTube video, but I had a really, really low libido last year. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Like, I did not want to do anything. I was super, like, I didn't feel good in my body. I didn't want to do anything. You guys know what that means. Like, I didn't feel it. Like, I literally lost the ability to feel excited in that way. Like, I literally lost every single part of me that had that desire disappeared. And I was so scared. And at some point, I just got used to it, which is really sad and really scary. But at some point, yeah, I just got used to the idea that, okay, that's just not who I am anymore. Whereas when I was younger and like even up until like 2-3 years ago, I was like, yeah, I was good to go and I loved it and everything. But last year, I really just kind of accepted the fact that I became a person that was not interested in doing it. So in my journey, I discovered this and I really, really feel like this helped me. Once again, I'm not a doctor or anything, so I'm not qualified to recommend this to you guys, but I'm just telling you guys that I think that this is one of the reasons why everything started to rebalance and come back to me and I started to feel better again and in that way, and I really put it down to maca root. So do your research, check with your doctor, but for me, I really feel like this helps me and I had to recommend it to you guys. Like you will see, like I pretty much use the entire tub and this has lasted me so long. You take 2 on an empty stomach every morning and it is amazing, absolutely amazing for me. Quickly, going to talk about 3 makeup products. You guys always ask me about my makeup, which really makes me super flattered because I don't think that I don't do much with my makeup, let's just say that. So I'm really flattered that you guys think it looks nice. Once again, I stay tried and true to the things that work for me. If you guys go back in my channel, go back to the very beginning, I was talking about this. This is the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. Right now on my face, I have a BB cream. This is a full coverage BB cream that is phenomenal. This is a full coverage BB cream with SPF 42. It is my ride or die makeup product. And literally, you guys, this is the thing that I cannot live without. This BB cream is everything to me. I hope it never gets discontinued or out of stock or something, because it is everything to me. This is amazing. It leaves your skin fully covered, like fully covered. It's buildable to the point where you can see right now, this is full coverage on my skin, but it's really good for your skin at the same time. Really, really good for your skin at the same time. So I just love this. I'm actually running low on this. You can see, I think it will last me just for the summer, and then I need to get a new one. But I use about 3 pumps of this all over my face. Sometimes I'll mix it with some drops, like some glowy drops. Guys, it is incredible. It has this really nice glowy and dewy finish to it. But if you put on some powder and like concealer as well, then it starts to look like this, like a flawless full coverage foundation. It is just so good. Cannot recommend it enough to you guys. Like I said, I've been talking about it for years. If something works and if I love something, I'm not going to change. So for me, this is the best product in the world. I love it so much, and I really recommend it to all of you guys to try. The only thing is that the shade range of this sucks. And also, I'm not sure if they changed the packaging. I think they might have changed this to a cushion foundation, which devastates me because this was perfect. Like, this was perfect. I don't know how they did it, but the mechanism of the pump makes sure that you get every single part of the product like to the bottom. So I'm not sure what's going on with the packaging, but if you can find this, please guys, it is so, so good. I use it all the time. It's the only thing that I use. I'm actually scared to use anything else on my face because I'm worried to break out. Like, I tried a couple of new foundations like the Tom Ford Stick. I like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. That one's also really good, but I just cannot get away from that one. The Misha BB cream for me is elite. Okay, next up I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about it in the context of kind of curating your makeup collection. For me, this is kind of all you need in terms of bronzer, blush, powders, and stuff like that. Just get an Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. There is nothing better than this product, and I will die on that hill. There is nothing better with this. I am traveling for a summer vacation, and I will bring a BB cream, a concealer, a mascara, and just this palette. Like, that's all I'm gonna bring, because look, you have a powder to set your face here, a highlighter, 3 choices of blush, I don't know why they put 3 in, and 1 bronzer over here. I actually just used it to do my makeup tonight, and for me, this is just perfect. They're expensive, the Hourglass palettes. I know that they're expensive, but for me personally, they are 1,000,000% worth it. The quality, the finish of the product, everything about this is pure perfection to me. And especially if you do travel, this is just perfect because you have like 3 products all in one, and it's so good. So this is what I always use. I love the Hourglass palettes. I would say my favorite like makeup brands is Hourglass #1. I like Charlotte Tilbury. I think maybe she's going a little bit crazy now. She's become so popular and like releasing things that are a bit irrelevant, but I do like the brand, Charlotte Tilbury. And what else do I like? I like Mario. That's another brand that I like. So this is my other go-to product. This is what's on my eyes. This is what's always on my eyes. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the neutral palette. This is the one that is a little bit more cooler toned, and I love this one the most. You have a white, you have a black, you have some beautiful browns, all with different undertones, some warmer, some more cool. Guys, this is another product, cannot live without this. I freaking love this product so much. Mario has absolutely become my go-to like eyeshadow palette, eye product, everything, guys. I am obsessed with it, 100% recommend it. Whenever you guys see me in my videos, I promise you, this is the only thing I put on my eyes. I don't experiment a lot. So like you guys see, my makeup always looks the same. It's always this. or sometimes I'll put some of the shimmering stuff here onto my eye as well. So that's what I use. There's nothing too crazy about it, but I really love all of those products. I'm quickly gonna mention my earrings right now. Every single time that you guys see like a big piece of gold jewelry in my ears, it is always the same brand, and I am obsessed with it like the rest of the world. These earrings are from Heaven Mayhem, and guys, I love the brand so much. I bought about 7 earrings from them, and I love every single one. Like the red ones that I was wearing in a previous video are one of my absolute favorites from them. I have some other gold pieces from them. I love the earrings, you guys. When I placed the order, it was a bit expensive, so I was like, God, I hope that I'm gonna like these earrings. And when they arrived, I was just so excited, you guys. Like, I think a nice statement earring, especially like something like this that is not too over the top, but yeah, it does make a statement, just looks so classy and so chic and so trendy, and I just love it. It's not overly expensive, still a little bit on the pricier side, but I do really, really, really love the pieces. So 100% I recommend Heaven Mayhem earrings. I love them. And actually, I was looking into who is the founder of this company. She's an Australian girl, like an Australian girl with like amazing style, amazing taste. She is killing it. Like, I'm sure the valuation of her company, I'm sure it's in the, do I want to say 100 millions? I'm sure it's millions and millions. Like, I'm not sure if it would be hundreds of millions yet, but really, guys, like actually, yes, it would be, because there are so many. I see these earrings on every single human being that I come across. They're not the most original, I must say, because every single girl, if you're watching this video, you've probably heard of Heaven Mayhem, but really they are fantastic earrings. I love them. Quickly, I wanted to mention this. This is from Antibacterial, and it is their new hair mist in Ylang Gold. Guys, I am obsessed with this. Obviously, you guys know that I love Ylang Gold from Mikalev. You know that I love it. It's such a beautiful vanilla with some coconut, ylang ylang, and some fruitiness. But I love the fact that they launched it in a hair mist, and I love even more the packaging. There is something really like simple, modern, like it's giving way vibes. Like, I love this packaging. It is fantastic, easy to travel with, beautiful in your hair. I wore it twice since I got it, and I sprayed it in my hair, and I was smelling it, guys, all day long. This lasted in my hair around 8 hours plus, and I kept on getting wafts of it during the day. So I just wanted to quickly recommend that. And I also recommend hair mist if maybe the product is a little bit too expensive for you to go out and blind buy. Always either get a sample, or if you know that you love the fragrance, get a hair mist, because honestly, you guys, you can use this on your body, on your clothes, as well as your hair. So don't feel bad to go ahead and get the hair mist. For me, it's like the perfect opportunity to see if you really like a fragrance is to buy the hair mist version. So definitely recommend it. I love everything about it. I cannot tell you why, but it just feels so, yeah, like simple, very modern, very easy. I just really like this a lot. I want to talk about one fragrance that I have been absolutely loving. I bought this fragrance about a week ago, and I am head over heels in love with it. This is Capelline from Yves Saint Laurent. Guys, I am obsessed. There is a guy on TikTok, and he reviews fragrances. I'm gonna have to try to remember his name because I feel bad not giving him credit. But when I bought this fragrance, because I fell in love with it, I've loved this fragrance for a really long time now. There's been about 6 fragrances from the Yves Saint Laurent private collection that I want to buy, and Capelline was always one of them. But I revisited it again, like I said, 1 week ago, and in that moment I was like, I need to buy this, I need to buy it. So coming back to this guy that I found on TikTok, I was looking to see if anybody else has discovered this fragrance because of how beautiful it is, and I saw this guy pop up on my TikTok search engine, and he was saying that this is the White Lotus. This is the White Lotus in Sicily, vacation, rich, just, oh my gosh, like heavenly fragrance. And I 100% agree with him. This is the White Lotus. Like, this is an Italian bougie vacation in a bottle for me personally. Now, oh my God, it's heavenly. It's so heavenly, you guys. What you have in here is Lily, which is this beautiful creamy white floral, but it doesn't smell really indolic, carnal, overwhelming, mature, sophisticated. It's a more approachable, more feminine kind of youthful white floral note. That's what I think about Lily. It's more of an approachable white flower. Then you have this kind of saltiness going on and some vanilla. So it feels like this beautiful, like sexy lily by the sea with some vanilla. I cannot even explain it, but it really does remind me of like the White Lotus vibes. If you've ever seen the show, it's one of Kira and I's favorite shows ever. I cannot wait for them to release a new season of it. Sadly, without Jennifer Coolidge, I'm very sad about that, but I love Aubrey Plaza. And fun fact, I think Aubrey Plaza and I have the same birthday, 26th of June. But I love her and I'm just so excited for a new season. But Kaplan is such a beautiful fragrance, you guys. Luxurious, sexy, airy, just gorgeous. If you like white flowers, you got to try this one. It is so sexy and so beautiful. I love it so much. Finally, we're going to talk about the books that I have been loving. Now, I have quite a lot here. I'm going to try to go through them pretty quickly because I don't want to bore you guys with books, and plus I don't really know how to articulate about books. Like, I really don't. I'm going to share with you guys my favorite book that I have read this year. Probably my favorite book that I've ever read. I know that that's a bit weird, but this is called My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. Now, this book is very heavy. This book is very triggering. So please, if you consider reading anything that I'm recommending, please, please, please check the trigger warnings before, because a lot of them cover topics that are very hard to read. Very heavy, very difficult topics, and this is no exception. My Dark Vanessa is about an inappropriate student-teacher relationship. The girl in the book, I think she's 14, and the guy is like in his 40s, and he basically grooms Vanessa and starts a relationship with her, essentially, and it is sad, heartbreaking, it's infuriating. It's just, the thing that I loved about this book is that it felt so realistic. Like, a lot of the teacher-student kind of books, they feel quite, I don't even know how to say it, like fake. This felt so real. It felt like you were experiencing it with the characters, which I know sounds a bit cheesy, but it was so true. Like, I felt every emotion while I was reading this book. I felt sad, I felt lost, I felt like a lot of empathy for her, I felt confused, I felt angry. There was so many emotions that I was feeling while reading this because it felt so realistic. So I definitely recommend it. If you've checked all the trigger warnings and you're okay with something like that, please, I really recommend this. I loved this book. I still think about Vanessa to this day. Like, I still think about the character in this book and this book in general to this day. I love it so much. Okay, this is one of the more recent books that I finished. This was such a great fast-paced thriller. This is called Grey After Dark. I'm not going to say much about the books because, like I said, I don't really know how to articulate myself, but this is a really fast-paced thriller about an athlete, basically an Olympic athlete. She goes to work in like a cabin for the summer, and that's it. She's on a trail run one day, and then you can kind of use your imagination, but this was fantastic. I loved this book. It was super fast-paced. You really get into it, and it was fantastic, you guys. Like, it was one of those books where you're kind of on the edge of your seat. There was no plot twist or anything like that, but you're on the edge of your seat. You want to know what is going to happen next, and I absolutely loved it. And you guys will see from my taste in books that I like thrillers, I like darker topics, I like, more dark books, I guess you could say. I don't know. I'm sure that there's much darker out there, but I like something that is going to make me feel something. I'm starting to enjoy less and less like romance books, even though it's nice to read one here and there. I don't know, like, I'm just starting to enjoy more like thriller, psychological kind of books. This one was very heavy, very disturbing. Some of the scenes in here were extremely graphic and disturbing, but it was one of my favorite thrillers that I read. My book is completely destroyed. Don't get this copy, guys, like the cheap one, because it fell apart completely. This is Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. I heard so many good things about this book and it absolutely lived up to the hype. I will be honest, it took a little while for me to get into it, like maybe 20% of the book, but once I got past it, I was hooked. I needed to find out what was going on in this book, and it was phenomenal. Like I said, there's some really graphic stuff in here, like really disturbing scenes, and it was quite shocking to read. But guys, this book, it was phenomenal. It felt like a Criminal Minds or a Law and Order episode. It was just fantastic. So definitely recommend it. Yeah, it's a bit slow to start. Like about 20% of the book is a bit like, come on, like where are we going with this? But once you get into it, it is so good. But please, again, track your trigger warnings. Same for this one. This book was, again, covering a very dark topic. This book is called Saving Noah by Lucinda Berry. Lucinda Berry, I really love her writing. I absolutely love it. Her books are pretty fast-paced, easy to digest, easy to understand, and I really love her as an author. And fun fact, you guys, my middle name is Lucinda, Demi Lucinda Rawling, so I just thought that was funny. But Saving Noah was a very dark topic. It was about a young boy who was teaching some young girls how to swim. He was teaching swimming lessons and he molested 2 of the girls in the swim team. So I'm going to leave it there. But it was heavy, dark, gut-wrenching. There is a huge twist at the end that leaves your jaw on the floor. I was crying at the end of it as well. Like at some point towards the end of the book, I was crying. But yeah, it's not a big book, you can say. But if that sounds like a book that you might be interested in, please read it. It was phenomenal, like really phenomenal, but very dark. So I just wanted to warn you guys about that. Another Lucinda Berry book that I loved was The Perfect Child. If you want to get into this author, I would recommend starting here actually, because this book was so, I don't know, it was just so good. You don't need to say much. It's kind of like one of those psychological, crazy, eerie, creepy child vibes. Some really weird stuff happens in this book. Like really, some of the things are kind of disturbing, but I loved this book. It was fantastic. Like it was, again, something that I read in like 2 days and I just couldn't get enough of it. Not like a really complex or anything sort of book, but I just really enjoyed it. If you like thrillers, you like that creepy child vibe, you will love Perfect Child. And finally, another creepy child. This is The Push by Ashley Audrain. Another one that I loved. I ate this book up, super fast paced, really like messes with your mind. You're kind of thinking the whole time, did you do it? Did you not do it? Did you do it? Did you not do it? Like you don't really know. I kind of knew where I was sitting most of the book. But guys, this was so good as well. There's a few like mixed reviews about this, but I absolutely ate this book up. I loved it. I read it in like, once again, like 2 days. I couldn't get enough of it. Really recommend it. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this favorites video. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about my non-perfume related favorites. Let me know, of course, if you would like me to continue doing these every few months or so, because I would really like to do it because it's fun to sit here and talk about things other than perfume sometimes. So yeah, and I think one of you guys commented that it gives you like 2016 vibes, and me too. Like it really gives me 2016 vibes and I love it so much. So thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye.